You have been trying to stay strong for so long, trying to carry responsibilities, trying to keep going, trying to hold yourself together even on days when your heart feels completely drained, and maybe nobody around you fully realizes how exhausted you truly are, because you still show up, you still answer messages, you still try to smile, you still push yourself to keep functioning even when your mind and emotions are overwhelmed. But deep inside, you are tired of overthinking, tired of carrying silent worries, tired of feeling like life keeps demanding more from you when you already have so little energy left. Some nights you lay down hoping your mind will finally rest. But the thoughts keep coming, the fears, the pressure, the uncertainty about the future, and slowly, this exhaustion has become heavier than you expected, not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually, mentally. There are moments when you wonder how much longer you can continue carrying everything this way, and sometimes you even feel guilty for being tired, as if needing rest means you are weak. But listen to me carefully today, you were never created to carry endless weight. Without rest, you are human, and human hearts become weary sometimes, especially hearts that have suffered silently for too long. I see the pressure you rarely talk about, I see the hidden sadness behind your quiet moments. I see how hard you have tried to keep everything from falling apart, and I also see how lonely it can feel when nobody understands the battle happening inside your mind. But you do not have to pretend with me, you do not have to act strong every second, you do not have to hide your exhaustion in order to deserve love. I am not disappointed in you because you're tired, I am not angry because you need rest. And I am not distant from you during this season, even now. I am still close to you, especially during the moments when you feel emotionally worn down and overwhelmed. So stop attacking yourself for not having endless strength. You are carrying more than most people realize, and some days, simply continuing forward already takes enormous courage. You may feel behind in life. You may feel emotionally stuck. You may feel frustrated that your healing is taking longer than you hoped. But do not confuse exhaustion with failure. A tired heart is not a hopeless heart, and this difficult season will not last forever. Little by little, you will breathe easier again. Little by little, peace will begin returning to the places inside you that feel heavy now. And one day you will realize that even during your weakest moments, you were never abandoned, you were still being carried through it all. There are days when you wake up already feeling overwhelmed. Before the day even begins, your mind is already carrying pressure. Pressure about the future, pressure about money, pressure about relationships, responsibilities, and everything you feel you should have figured out by now. And because of this, your heart rarely feels fully at peace. Even during quiet moments, your thoughts keep racing. You keep trying to solve everything alone, trying to predict every outcome, trying to prevent more pain before it even happens. But this constant weight has slowly drained your spirit. You were not meant to live every day in survival mode. You were not meant to carry tomorrow's fears every moment of your life, and you were never meant to believe that your worth depends on how much pressure you can endure without breaking. I know you are tired, not lazy, not weak, not failing, just tired. Tired from carrying invisible battles nobody else can fully see. Tired from staying strong through disappointments, tired from trying to heal while still functioning in daily life, and sometimes You secretly wish someone would simply hold your heart gently for a while and tell you that everything will eventually be okay. So hear this clearly today: you do not have to earn rest. You do not have to prove your exhaustion before you deserve peace. And you do not need to have every answer right now in order to keep moving forward. Some things will become clearer with time. Some burdens will become lighter slowly. And some prayers are already being answered in ways you cannot yet see. Even now, when your heart feels emotionally worn thin, you keep thinking that if you stop worrying for one moment, everything will fall apart. But worry has never truly protected your soul. It has only exhausted it. So little by little, allow yourself to release what you cannot control. Allow yourself to breathe again. Allow yourself to stop carrying the entire world on your shoulders, because your life was never supposed to be lived under constant fear and pressure. There is still peace available for you, still rest available for you, still hope available for you. And even though your heart feels heavy now, this is not the end of your story. You are still growing, still healing, still becoming stronger in ways you do not fully realize yet. And one day, you will look back and see that this exhausting season did not destroy you, it transformed you. So tonight, stop believing that you must carry everything alone. Stop forcing yourself to be strong every second, and stop measuring your worth by how much pain you can silently endure. You have been under pressure for so long that you forgot what it feels like to truly rest, to breathe without fear, to sit in peace without your mind constantly racing toward worst-case scenarios. But your life was never meant to become a constant state of emotional survival. You deserve moments of stillness too, moments where your heart can soften again, moments where you no longer feel responsible for holding the entire world together by yourself. I know there are days when you feel emotionally empty. Days when your smile feels tired, days when even small tasks feel heavier than they should, and sometimes you wonder if anyone truly notices how hard this season has been for you. But I see it all. I see the battles you never explain to people. I see the tears you hold back. I see the exhaustion hiding behind your silence. And I also see the strength it has taken for you to keep going despite everything. So do not lose hope now. Do not convince yourself that you will always feel this overwhelmed. This season is not forever, and your exhaustion is not the final chapter of your life. Little by little, light will return to the places inside you that feel dark now. Little by little, your heart will begin to feel alive again, not overnight, not all at once, but slowly, gently. Healing will come, and one day you will realize that the version of you who almost gave up was actually much stronger than you knew. So rest tonight, not because every problem has disappeared, but because you no longer have to carry every burden by yourself. You are still deeply loved, still guided, still protected. And even in this exhausting season, your life still holds purpose, beauty, and hope ahead.